This show's called Drewz Viewz. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven! Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here. I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to cartoons on Tuesday. Steven Universe, Season 5. My second dip into Season 5 today. The last time I did the premiere and episode 2, and they were quite the eventful episodes. We finally made it to Homeworld. So just at the end of episode 2, they were outside Homeworld a little bit, Lars and Steven attempting escape from them diamonds. And we saw a little bit, in my recap, I kind of got the screenshot, tried to break it down a little bit, see what was going on. Some funky futuristic type vibes there, but preceding all that, well, in the first episode, it was a Lars Steven episode. They were commiserating a little bit about, Lars about being a coward kind of, and, always being afraid of stuff in his life, and then Steven about being afraid of whatever he has to do, or not really knowing what he has to do, but he thinks he has to take his mom's mantle, or we saw that going into episode 2, answer for her crimes, if they were that. That's what the trial episode was, but with the Lars thing, and Steven said, I'm glad you're here with me, even though that's bad, or whatever. And they kind of almost escaped. Topaz, we found out she's not mute and deaf and dumb, whatever. She can talk and hear, and she was starting to come to their way of things a little bit. Of course, Aquamarine intervened. And she stopped Topaz from letting them go. I don't know, they were already close to Homeworld at that point anyway, so I'm not sure if they would have been able, Lars would have been able to make it back to Earth anyway. It seems unlikely. I don't really know what he's going to do here, but how he's going to survive this. So I'm sure there'll be some way. I don't think he's going to die or anything, but we shall see. But they came to somewhat or a little bit of an understanding. Team up, and then in the episode, Lars was brought into the trial as well. We also saw the reemergence of one of the rubies as the star witness for the prosecution. The lawyers, the two we saw at least, were zircon gems. They had an animation style that looks very familiar to me. I feel like I've seen it somewhere else in a different animated thing or something, but I couldn't quite place it. I don't know if anyone can fill me in if that's a thing, or that it's based on, that their design's based on something, or I'm just making that up. But anyway, the court-appointed zircon to Steven/Rose was not happy with her, her job at the start of it, but then she started getting really into it, especially when Steven obviously doesn't know what happened with the shattering of Pink Diamond, so she was getting into it, saying then that it could be a setup. Of course, she got poofed at that, and so did the Diamond's own lawyer as well, which is funny. But, there's good comedy in that episode, even though it was a pretty serious one as well. And it does seem like, so Blue Diamond clearly wants to know what happened, doesn't exactly know, really interested, wanted to have the trial. And I noticed, I talked about this a little bit when I was reacting, I was starting to notice, but especially on the edit, it does seem like Yellow Diamond was shutting it down at every attempt, right from jump. She was like, we don't even need this trial, let's kill Rose, shatter whatever she wanted to do with her. So that would indicate some type of a cover-up by Yellow Diamond, but now I'm starting to think that's almost too obvious, that Yellow Diamond had something to do with killing Pink Diamond. Maybe she does know something more than Blue Diamond does, but it does seem like she wants to shut down the proceedings, doesn't want the truth to come out. But again, it seems like she's acting so gung-ho against that it almost seems too obvious to me from a narrative standpoint. I don't know, though. Hopefully they'll be in this one too, and we'll get some more information on that. Again, Steven and Lars did attempt to escape at the end of this, so I'm going to watch episode 3 here and see what they get into. I predict Season 5, Episode 4 will end any second now.
I predict.
Yeah, I was right. That bit did get old pretty quick, but who knows if we'll see that character again. These characters, I mean, I assume we will, but I guess since Steven's back on Earth now, we'll jump back there a little bit later. They'll do some more Earth stuff first, or will they try to go right back there? Lars is stuck there, but he's like doing the noble thing, obviously. I guess he doesn't really have too much choice, but he was trying to do the noble thing of letting the other gems go through. That's good. I guess they're going to stick with him, though. And he can still, I guess, provide cover for them from those things. Like, I'm assuming he's still not a gem now or anything, so those beacons won't be after him. Yeah, I mean, I kind of said it during the reaction, but very surprising. Probably one of the biggest surprises I've had from this show, that what happened there. I mean, I knew Steven was going to have to get back to Earth somehow. I didn't necessarily know it was going to be this episode already, but that was a pretty novel idea, that he can turn things or people, whatever it is, into that portal, and it's all connected. So I'm wondering, did Rose do it the same way when she was alive? Like, maybe the line was just her pet or something, and it died, and that turned into that, the portal or the thing. I guess it's not normally a portal. Normally it's a thing to store things in, but now it's functioning as one. So for Lars to get home, I suppose, I was kind of saying it during as well, but I guess he would need to figure out how to do it to another thing, put Lars through that portal, if that's even possible at this point. Who knows? Maybe he's just stuck like this. But again, yeah, I definitely didn't see that coming. That's for sure. So yeah, I'm not sure what the move is now. I mean, we learned a little bit about Homeworld. It's interesting too that they told, which makes sense, I guess, they told the general citizens that Earth did get destroyed already, even though it obviously did not. And are there more of these misfit gems everywhere? These off colors, like, are we going to want to start a whole new colony to Earth? That could be a thing. That could be where this is potentially heading. So we didn't get any of the diamonds back in this one, and who knows, we might not for a little bit since Steven got back to Earth. Just kind of disappointing, but I guess there's things we're still not meant to know. I do want some of these answers on Yellow Diamond, like I was talking about before the reaction, though, what she knows, but I'm sure we'll get it eventually. And yeah, what's the plan for the crystal gems and Steven gonna be now? Take the fight to Homeworld. It still seems like that's a pretty uphill battle. I guess now Lars is there, they can sneak in and out. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe they can do some covert missions there. I guess that makes sense why they would have something like this plotline developed too, since since that could be an easy way for them to get to Homeworld now more often without the whole long journey or spaceship shenanigans. Yeah, interesting stuff. I don't know what else to really say about it. It seems like a lot of big things happened, but I don't exactly know where it could be leading, other than what I just said, about how they can get back to Homeworld and stuff, and Steven's further abilities. Can he only do that stuff when, his tears enacted it, but can he only really have the power like that when it's like a serious situation? Who knows? Well, yeah, I'm expecting next time them to be on Earth still for a few episodes or whatnot, but could be wrong, they could be right. All going back to Homeworld, we'll see. I still want to get my answers in and find out more stuff, but pretty good start to Season 5 so far, for sure. Yeah, very, very interesting stuff here. I'm getting some of this good world building that I wanted, that I like, and yeah. Comment down below, let me know what's going on, what your thoughts are on the new season so far, the start of the season so far, my reactions here. Subscribe if you're not already, do anything like that, and until next Car Tuesday, when I do the first Season 5, Episode 5 and 6, I'm up out of here. Peace.